popping, YouTube? Thank you guys so much for all the new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. Please smash the like button and share if you care. And I'm here with Mangi today, and we're shooting out of his Mercedes that he inherited from his grandfather. Beautiful car, beautiful car. And also, I want you guys to just, give Mangi grace, because he mentioned yesterday he's dyslexic. And I have to also mention that, remember, Mangi has recovered from crack cocaine and heroin only in the past 6-7 months, and he's still fighting off his alcohol use disorder. So please give him grace as we keep going. Are we together? Good. Yeah. So we left it yesterday at the point of transition where he's graduated college. Yeah. He's trying to get a job, but he's also concerned about his inheritance from his grandfather.
Hard.
So your grandfather, what type of man was he?
He was a very strict man. He was very he never wanted one to get a cold, so he always had your sleepers on.
Was he hardworking?
Oh yeah.
And so he achieved a lot in his life.
He achieved a lot, not from the government, just by the people.
Right, right. So if you had to estimate how much your grandfather you think he was worth today, how much money would you estimate? Is it in the millions,
that
billions?
Is in the billions right
now. Wow.
In the billions.
So let me bring you back. Let me ask you, when did your grandfather die?
He died when I was 22. That's 25.
So that's when you were leaving college, right?
I just graduated. I got my papers, and I was just about to show him.
Oh no! So did you get a phone call? Were you told by your? How did it go?
No, I was told by the Secret Service agent who called me. He's like, I remember your grandfather started this government, and it was.
So his grandfather really did wonders in matter security in this country. We're not gonna get into details or names because I'm really trying to protect the family. You told me yesterday your father actually called.
Yeah, he called and he'd be like, yo, I've been hearing you on YouTube talking about how the property is yours and everything belongs. I was like, please, why am I living in poverty? If it was belonging to you, you'd have got me anything I want right now.
So now let's get to that point of living in poverty. Before, when your grandfather was alive, what was your lifestyle like? Where would you buy clothes?
I would go to Mr. Price, Woolworths.
Spend how much money?
Junction. I would spend money. Wow. I would spend money. But since I was such an obedient child, I would just chill there with them. I would go.
So you were always around your grandfather?
Yeah, everywhere he would go, I would go.
So you were his favorite?
Yeah, I was his favorite. I was his bodyguard.
What? That is so cute. That is so cute. So your life was Junction Mall, Sarit Centers, buying clothes in Woolworths, in all kinds of pizza, art cafe, whatever, watching movies, driven in cars.
Then I have a driver.
Oh my gosh.
And the driver knows I do this, and that, and would do this.
And who were your friends at that time? Which friends did you have around you?
Oh, I had missionary friends from like all over the world.
Korea,
Congo,
what?
America.
So it was all about village market, chilling there, getting drunk there.
Yeah.
Halloween parties.
No, actually it was about getting drunk at the beach because I would go to coast. I would go to coast where my grandfather Mtuapa, we have a house. I have a house.
Yes, you do.
And I would just get fucked up there,
What? Yeah. So you just be on the beach, living, you had no worries?
I had no worries.
When you looked into your future, you knew you're going to be rich forever?
Yeah, I knew I'm going to be rich forever. I'm going to hustle till my death.
Money is not a problem.
It's never been a problem. Insecurity has never been a problem. Like, if I would estimate my grandfather's power to the president's power, is nothing.
Wow. And it's true because I'm privy to who his grandfather is, and I know who he is. So what he's saying is absolutely true. So now when your grandfather died, and at this point you're 22, you're going out to the coast, you're partying, white girls, international people.
And then everything stops all of a sudden because all his bank was frozen because he dead.
Everything was frozen.
Everything was frozen.
And then how did you know that you were left for money or things?
Because I knew the minute they gave me his house is when I knew everything is under my control. There's no way I can have the big man's house and I ain't have a say.
So his grandfather had told him verbally that he's leaving properties to him and one of the lawyers at the time. But when the grandfather died, the bank accounts were frozen, and where we are right now is one of Mangi's townhouses. He has a beautiful townhouse here in the city. I was joking earlier and saying I'm paying 15,000 for a one bedroom in the middle of nowhere. So you can imagine how much money he's getting from this house alone and this car, right? So, but it was still hard because you've never managed your own money.
Exactly. I've never managed my own money. Everything my grandma did for me, she set up my account. She put the money in my account. And I blew it all. I just blew it all.
So you were left for a lump sum. There was a lump sum you had somewhere in an account.
Yeah, because I'd farmed a lot.
All right. Tell us the story about how you knew you were your grandfather's favorite. What happened on your 8th birthday?
On my 8th birthday, oh my God, he forced me to read a card that he'd wrote.
And what did he give to you? What did he buy you?
A fucking phone, a Sony Ericsson. It would flip,
and a piece of land.
Yeah, and a piece of land.
Sorry,
it would flip on the end, and then the buttons were just over here.
I love that. So imagine your grandfather writing your beautiful birthday card, buying your phone, and then surprising you with an acre of land. Sorry, I had to get there.
And then I had a shop in Vulture for Nakumot. Like, I was blessed, babe. I don't know where all these people went.
So this lump sum of money came from the farm work, right? So what did you do after hearing your grandfather died and you have this lump sum? Did you continue partying?
No, I actually started staying focused because I know my grandpa was trained in England and other countries.
So we're not going to get into that. Remember I told you guys about the dyslexia, right? We're not going to get into that because I'm really trying to protect your grandfather and you. Mangi is my friend first and foremost. So I really try and protect him as best I can, even when we're doing this type of interviews, because he may say something that he may regret later. So now I want to get to this point of grandfather is gone, the lump sum of money you were left with, you're partying all over Mtwapa, Diani, it's finished. Now, how did you find yourself in this state?
Wow. I found my place in this state where all my cash was gone, first of all, that I'd saved up. So grandfather's money is still there. It's still in his bank account, it's chilling, it's waiting for me. But now, what I wouldn't understand is how I would feed his son and then give him back to me.
Wow, that's a powerful statement. When did things start changing? You told me you used to buy clothes in Toy Market.
Yeah,
when did you start buying clothes now? Like,
and now I used to buy Mr. Price, everything, even to my boxes, to my vest. But now that they don't want to finish the will and don't want to tell me that I'm the successor, or they don't want to spread the money, now I just shop whatever. I shop Mtumba, you know.
And also your furniture was taken?
My furniture was taken, all those things were imported from Germany, and everything was taken from me, and I'm just starting from ground zero, and really Kimberly has helped me so much, and I wish I would really give all my heart to Kimberly. I wish she knew how much I'm not taking her for granted, because she's such an important figure in my life. And
don't worry. This is the
we're here to talk about so much.
Yes, it's coming out of you and you're healing. So now, 22 to 30 years old. What happened? How were those 7 years? What happened from the age of...
It was hard because I had to fight for my property, because you're being told you're being left the big man's house. The big man's house means you have to make big man's rules. So them not understanding that and me understanding that, it caused conflict.
A lot of conflict in the family.
A lot of conflict because they know I'm above them and they're below me.
And imagine that's your father. Yeah, your father should be below you. So your father, and how is you and your father's relationship?
It's not as good as it is, because yesterday I gave him a phone call.
Oh no.
I actually told him to get off my property because everything was left to me. So I told him to get off my property.
And how is it with your mom?
My mom, I think she's in jail trying to help her friend.
Oh, that's personal.
Yeah.
How is it with your siblings? You do have siblings, yes?
Oh, I have siblings. It ain't that good.
It ain't that good.
I beat my sister into ICU, so I have a fucking assault case. So don't fuck with me.
What? I do. Mangi always surprises me. So everything is hard because money, where money is involved, they say money is the root of all evil.
Exactly.
And where money becomes,
And the point that they found that I'm the responsibility.
imagine Mangi being the
It
successor.
took
Oh
them
my
to
gosh.
They blew their heads
Oh my
off.
gosh.
Blew their
He
heads
was
off.
written as the one to inherit everything, and so they identify Mangi as a loser, a drug user, an alcoholic, a piece of
A
crap.
retard.
So let's just throw for him this small house. Not a retard. You have dyslexia. Doesn't make you retarded. Let's throw him this small townhouse here to get a bit of rent money, and we'll deal with everything.
We'll
All
see
the other
who-
properties,
yeah.
the houses.
I'm sure they're probably waiting for me to OD
No.
or something. Yeah.
But you know, you hear these cases, right? Don't you hear these things in Kenya where somebody kills their brother or kills their sister because of
But
money?
me, the problem is what? Why
Love
wouldn't
God.
the lawyer just come and tell me, homeboy, you know what?
Kenyan lawyers,
Your
not all
grandfather
of
was a
them.
man and he left everything under you.
Let me tell
what's
you,
wrong?
and I've been saying this, Kenyan lawyers, not all of them, some of them are very corrupt. Some of them are in cahoots with family members to
Yeah.
continue stealing from who they think is lesser and who doesn't deserve this money. And so I'm so sorry about that. And if there's a lawyer out there, if we have any inheritance lawyers, succession lawyers, family lawyers,
Someone
and-
who's been through this
right,
before
right.
and he has a strong heart. Because you know I'll protect you with everything.
and you want to do
Gotcha.
some pro bono work, please get in contact
Yeah.
with me and I'll connect you with Mangi, and maybe something can come out of it where he can get what is meant to be his.
And I really hope like you're taking this seriously, Kim. 'Cause
I am.
I hope you.
I am. This thing really bothers Mangi, and I think it's one of the bases for his addiction. I think, actually, yeah, let's get there. So, when you're 22, you already started drinking alcohol because of this money thing.
And I know how I'm a son of so.
Right.
I have this kind of attitude.
You have an attitude. You're a cool kid. You're a rich kid. And I love you too, baby. And then now you're stressed because you have all these international friends. They're
Exactly.
going out to village market and
They're
spending so
doing all
much
that
money,
thing.
and you don't have the money.
And me, my grandfather is just waiting for me to take over the government.
But there are
and
people.
whatever.
So let me ask you now: did you start losing friends when you started getting
I've
broke?
lost so many friends once I
No.
started getting money.
No, me on a talk when you started getting broke. Like now,
When I was
the money,
broke, all my friends were outside.
They took
here.
flight.
They are chilling with me.
they were chilling with you.
Yeah.
Where are these friends right now? Where are they
I
now?
don't know, Kim.
What happened to
I
the
got
close
rent
friends?
money and they all.
What happened? So when these they only come around you when you have money.
When
you
I'm broke.
When you're broke, they come around.
Yeah, when I'm there, they need. When I need them, they're here.
So they all left.
They're all left after I got money.
So I wanna ask you, does that hurt you that when you were at rock bottom, when you couldn't afford going to Mtwapa anymore, when you couldn't afford going to
They're
Westlands,
making fun and everything.
when you
yeah.
couldn't go to malls anymore, when you couldn't buy clothes anymore, you couldn't go to village market, you didn't have a kind of driver,
I didn't
and
have
now
a
you are
driver
showing
in
up
the
in a
car.
matatu,
Exactly.
now you are asking to be bought for this.
Exactly.
How did they treat you?
They treat me like trash.
Oh,
They're like,
no.
I don't wanna be around this making nigga. I just want Mangi as simple as he is, when he doesn't have nothing, when he's powerless. So that really took a toll on me and my life.
And so you'd
I
call
have
them
kids
and
out
they
there.
wouldn't pick up the phone.
No, I would call them before and they would send money, but now when I started calling them, they would say no.
So after now you've lost your status, you know, a lot of people from wealth, their identity becomes that money. So when that money is no longer easily available, they lose themselves. You remember how you had mentioned earlier that I am the son of so and so. My grandfather is so and so.
Exactly.
When your
And
grandfather passed on, may God rest his soul, were you lost as a person?
I was lost completely because I had this certificate from university and I really wanted to show my grandfather because he told me, don't get a business, just go to university. Because I went to ask my father for wealth. I had to ask my grandfather, what can I do? Please give me some money. He told me, no, I won't. So yeah,
Oh man.
that's what happened.
So your lifestyle began to change. You couldn't afford going to these high-end clubs anymore. Your friends became now people
Just pause for a minute.
Sorry, let me pause.
Is that?